Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if people come in today. Hello. We'll turn that down a little bit. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Good to see you, everybody. Even if you're watching on the replay, hello. Good to see you. How's it going? Haven't been here for a little while because I had COVID. And it was not fun, but I'm better now. So welcome, everybody. It's great to see you. We're going to do a little Course in Miracles today and talk about that. We're going to sit quietly for a little while first. If you have any questions at all or comments about A Course in Miracles, about anything that's going on, you can always ask and use the chat because we like to talk here. We like to have a little conversation here. And so if you are here live, definitely chat. If you are here on the replay, definitely chat, and I will go back and answer those questions for sure. Let me just see. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on. I need to get my phone for my timer. Hold on. Okay, we're back. See that there's someone here. There's one person here. Would you like to say hello? I'd love to say hello to people. We like to use the chat here. Are you here? Anybody? Iced coffees. So good. Would you like to say hello? All right. Maybe more people will come and we'll have a conversation. But for now, we're going to sit quietly for a few minutes. Sorry about the background noise. We got the air conditioner and the fan going. It's very, very hot here in New York City. So let's sit quietly for a couple minutes here. Let's go. Okay, we're just going to be quiet. We're going to be silent and sit quietly. So here we go. Oh, it's going to be no noise. Save. All right, here we go. Just breathe. This isn't a meditation. This is a stopping. This is just a being and a breathing. Here we go. There's no goal at all. There's just breathing. Take a few deep breaths. No rush. And open your eyes whenever you are ready. All right. Good to see you, everybody. Let me turn this other fan off because it's just too loud. Hold on a second. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Hello, everybody. If you'd like to say hello in the chat, I'd love to talk to you. There's new people. If there is, I wasn't going to say old people, but people that have been here before, you can say hello in the chat. Hot day here in New York. It's hot day everywhere. Okay. So, anyone want to say hello? No one wants to say hello? Nobody? Nobody? Okay. It's going to be kind of boring then. But, all right. If you don't know me, my name is Max Ryan. I have been a student and a teacher of A Course in Miracles for over 40 years. I came to it when I was about 18 years old. In a month, I'm going to be 60, so I've been doing it for a very long time. You can see right here, there's tons of notes in this one. This isn't the original version I have, but I run classes. This is what this character has shared for many years, right? So if you don't know A Course in Miracles is a non-duality spiritual mind training. It is not a religion. People from all religions and no religions do or practice the principles of A Course in Miracles. You don't have to. I don't want to. Whatever you want. It's fine with me. But it is a definite non-dual teaching, right? So what is a non-dual teaching? We talk here all about abiding non-dual awareness. What is abiding non-dual awareness? Abiding non-dual awareness is what is happening. Full stop. End of story. What is happening? Without a story, without a past, without a future, without whatever your separated character has projected onto the story, onto the what's happening. It's what is happening. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not right. And it's not wrong. Abiding non-dual awareness is happening at all times. It's just, it is what it is, right? And so this book helps us to remove the blocks to the awareness of non-dual awareness. Does it make sense? So the principles in A Course in Miracles are going to help us to move from an orientation of fear, competition, stress, anxiety, comparison, to an orientation of cooperation, peace, unconditionality, love, right? So you're moving from fear to love, in other words, right? And when we say love here, we talk about unconditional love, because conditional love is not what we're talking about, because that's a transactional situation, right? So that's what A Course in Miracles is and does. And so that's basically it. We're just going to grab a couple of things and we're going to talk about them today. Maybe one, I'm not sure. So please say hello or say what you would like to say in the chat. We're just going to get people that are just going to sit and listen. What would you like to say or ask? You can ask anything. There's no right or wrong. If you're watching the replay, this is the time that you could put in the chat, a comment or a question, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. This is what I opened up to. Here we go. This is called Changeless Reality. Changeless Reality. It's in, if you're interested, it is in chapter 30 and it's section 8. Chapter 30, section 8. It's called Changeless Reality. Let's just begin at the beginning and read a little bit of this, okay? Appearances deceive, but can be changed. Reality is changeless. It does not deceive at all. And if you fail to see beyond appearances, you are deceived. Let me say it again. Appearances deceive, but can be changed. Reality is changeless. It does not deceive at all. And if you fail to see beyond appearances, you are deceived. Do not believe your lying eyes. Why is he saying this? Because your eyes are looking at something, but they're not looking at something purely. They're not looking at a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, a politician, an actor. You're not looking at it truly, because what you're perceiving is a projection of you. Anais Nin said one of my favorite quotes. She says, you don't see things as they are. You see things as what? As you are. So when he says appearances deceive but can be changed, that's very obvious, right? It's very obvious that if you take something at face value, you're never going to know what it is. Now, this is what happens in the separated state. In the egoic state, people tend to, separated little egos, tend to, and I know that sounded condescending. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about how every separated character runs around and it judges by the it judges, it categorizes, it separates depending on what? The appearance, not the truth, but the appearance. Correct? So this is very important in A Course in Miracles, because in A Course in Miracles, everything is about your perception, and everything is about, well, in truth it is. Everything is about perceptions, about everything what you're doing with the mind, what you're doing with your mind. What are you doing with your mind? Right? How are you choosing? Are you choosing, or are you just following along with what your mind is telling you? Oh, that's a bad person. That's a good person. This person's an ass, and this person is sweet. There's nothing wrong with any of this at all. There's nothing wrong with any of it. And there is something very challenging when we live by appearances. When we live by appearances. Because as soon as you never judge a book by its cover, did I say that already? Never judge a book by its cover. Because just like you, that's watching me right now, you would never, I mean, I don't think you would, but I could be wrong. I don't think that you would want someone to just judge you by your facts. Male, New Yorker, just this character, male, New Yorker, gay, 60 years old, whatever. Those are just some character facts. Is that the truth of what this character is? No way. And it's not the truth of what your character is. So never judge a book by its cover, because you wouldn't want to be judged by your cover, because you know that the truth of you is so much bigger. Not even bigger. It's just so much different than what is appearing in this little perceptual thing, right? Reality is changeless, but the character and the world is going to change all the time, right? There's only two things you can depend on in this life: death and taxes. No, but everything does change. Everything changes. And of course, there's going to be death for sure. But there is no death, because this isn't even real. This isn't even real, right? So when he says, it does not deceive at all, and if you fail to see beyond appearances, you are deceived. So you're putting yourself in this illusion, saying, that's a good guy, that's a bad guy. This is acceptable, this is unacceptable. That is duality. And there's nothing wrong about duality, and there's nothing right about duality. It doesn't matter. But know this: When the separated self is living in duality all the time, it's having this illusory dream that's not real. It's not real. It's all a projection of your likes, your different likes, your beliefs, your mother, your father, your family, your culture. That's what you're seeing. That's what you're doing. That's not anywhere near what the truth is or what reality is. Take a deep breath. So, listen, he says this in a beautiful way. I'll say it again. But we could just say, don't judge a book by its cover. Right? You're going to be deceived about what you are because you believe that the outside is them. The outside is not you, and the outside is not them. Capiche? Okay. Comments or questions about this? What is this bringing up for people? I'll wait for the chat. Okay, we'll go on. All right. For everything you see will change. And yet you thought it was real before. And now you think it's real again. Everything you see will change. The relationship will change. The body will change. The job will change. The house will change. Now, which is the real body? Which is the real relationship? Which is the real whatever? Was it real before it changed, or is it real now? Or is it all real? Is it not real? So everything you see will change, and yet you thought it was real before, and now you think it's real again. Reality is thus reduced to form. Form. And capable of change. Reality is changeless. It is this that makes it real and keeps it separate from all appearances. It must transcend all form to be itself. It cannot change. So the thing that is changeless is what is real. You might say it like this. I don't know. You could say it like this. You could say whatever you want to, but energy doesn't change. I mean, energy shifts, but it never goes away. It changes form, right? But it never goes away. It changes form. So, but the thing that, like I was saying, the relationship you had before is not the relationship you have now. Think about your parents. Think about your significant other. Think about your children. That relationship changes. It changes. What is changeless in that? Not the relationship, but the two beings are changeless. The character changes, but the beingness of, you know, when you have a little kid, a little baby is born, and you know them, really, like, you know them. And so if you have a certain age, sometimes that you know somebody that when they're born, and then you, like, I see this with my nephews and my nieces, right? So now they are in their like 30s and 40s, right? I am telling you, when I first met those kids, their essence has not changed at all. Their essence hasn't changed. You could see this about if you have kids or people that you know, if you know them for a long period of time. The essence hasn't changed. Their circumstances change, the body has changed, but the essence of who they are doesn't change. That's what's real. Not if they have this job, or they have this husband, or they have this many kids. All of that doesn't mean anything. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But when appearances deceive. But when we are looking at your friend, and you're only looking at the appearances, at the new job, about the you are not doing yourself or them any favor, because what you're doing is you're judging them based on what is false. Right? You're evaluating them based on what is false, not on the truth. The truth is the essence that never changes. When you do this work, you're kind of asked to deal with, not asked to, but I mean, not kind of, but you are asked to deal with your brothers and your sisters on this planet from the changelessness part, not from the changeable part. Because that part isn't true. Do you understand? That part's not true. It's just a story. There's nothing wrong with the story. There's nothing right with the story. So, when he says here, reality is thus reduced to a form incapable of change. Reality is changeless. So, we're going to wrap up here pretty soon because I have a class to teach. But I want you to start to really think about this. What have you invested in that is form-based that will change? That you've put all your eggs in that basket. That's not good. That's not great. Because then you live what is called conditionally. So if the relationship is going good, you're good. If the job's going good, you're good. If the job goes away, you're bad. If the job is hard, you're bad. If the relationship is hard, you're bad. Or you feel like whatever. Nothing wrong with the feeling bad at all. But that's living completely conditionally. And living conditionally sucks. Because you're constantly on this like, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm sad. Because what you're doing is you're depending on your self-worth and your connection to yourself based on how things are going on the outside, in the world. It's not good. It's not good. One of my favorite things is be happy anyway. Just love anyway. I have a thing in my book. And I mean, my book has a lot of different things. Put together my new book. My book has a lot of different things in it, but one of the sections in it is love anyway. Just love it anyway. It might be something you vehemently disagree with. Can you just love it anyway? Even though you disagree with it? That's the work, right? So the work is, can you love it anyway? Can you love it anyway? So what things in your life have you now or in the past based your happiness on that is changeable? The job, the relationship, your health, it could be a million things, right? Because if that doesn't go well, you're not good. Oh boy. That's a recipe for suffering. All right, take a big deep breath. I'm going to read this whole thing again, and then the chat is open. Did I say the chat's open? Appearances deceive, but can be changed. Reality is changeless. It does not deceive at all. And if you fail to see beyond appearances, You are deceived. For everything you see will change, and yet you thought it real before, and now you think it real again. It's a great line. Reality is thus reduced to form and capable of change. Reality is changeless. It's changeless. It is this that makes it real and keeps it separate from all appearances. It must transcend all form to be itself. It cannot change. Okay. Would you like to say anything or ask anything before we wrap up? I'd love to hear from you in the chat. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. All right. So have a great day. I will be back again. I did this today because I am on Insight Timer. You can look for me on Insight Timer. I've got meditations there. I have talks there. I broadcast live on there. Usually at this time, but I screwed it up. But I'm here now. So thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your support. And please write any comment or any question. Oh my God. Hello, Mark Carter. Good to see you. I'm just wrapping up here. So we're just wrapping up. So if you'd like to know more, you can go to maxryan.net. For everything I do, you can go to Insight Timer, where I speak, and I've got tons of meditations and talks there. I came from my daily stream. We didn't do Stream Brazil. We did A Course in Miracles today. If you'd like my book, you can go to Amazon and you can get my book. The second one is being worked on right now. And I think that's it. Sorry, you missed Stream Brazil. We didn't do Stream Brazil today. But okay. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And remember to take care of yourself. And I will see you really soon. All right, everybody. Au revoir. Oh, turn an alarm for you. Just like I happened to be on. Okay, you have a good day too, Mark. Good to see you. All right. Bye, everybody.